Hello, students. Today we shall start a new lesson, chapter 13 Sound. Now, when you all were in school, you all know that the next teacher is supposed to come or your period is supposed to get over. How do you come to know? We know that once the bell rings, we know that the class is going to get over. Then, when someone knocks the door or maybe rings the bell, we know that someone is at the door and we need to go and see him or her. So now sometimes we know who is the one coming just when we hear the footsteps. Now the reason behind we can hear all these things is because of sounds. So we can say that sound plays an important role in our lives. It helps us to communicate with one another. We hear a variety of sounds in our surroundings. Now, let us see how is this sound produced. In order to know that, let us perform an activity. For that, you will require a shallow pen and you need to hang it with the help of a thread in such a way that there is no any obstruction or it does not touch any wall. And you will require a wooden stick. What you need to do is you need to strike the surface of this pen. After striking, you need to touch the plate with your fingers and you need to see if you can feel any vibrations. Another activity is you need two pencils and you need a pencil box and a rubber band. What you need to do is you need to keep both the pencils as shown in this picture and you use a rubber band this way, and what you do is you just pluck the rubber band. When you pluck the rubber band, what you can see is that it produces some sound and it vibrates, just as in the case of when the ball hits the pan. Now, these were the examples where we were able to see the vibration which was producing the sound. Now, what is vibration? So, the to and fro or back and forth motion of an object is called as vibration. So, this is how we hear sound. Now, let us see how can we see the vibrations. So, here we have a steel plate. And what we need to do, we need to put some water in it. And once we hit it with a spoon, we can see the water will produce some waves. So in this way, we are also able to see the vibration and can hear the sound. Next, we will see that sound needs a medium for propagation. Now, whenever you call your friend, maybe who is standing at a distance, how is your friend able to hear your voice? So definitely there must be something through which the voice is getting transferred to her ears. So for that, that is called the medium. So we will take an activity to understand in what medium does sound propagate. For this, you will require a mobile phone and a glass. What you need to do is you just need to put your mobile phone and you need to another person to call the call him or her on this mobile phone which is inside the class. What we can see that if the phone is on vibration mode, it will start vibrating, or we can, if it was on the normal mode, general mode, we can hear the sound. Now, in case what I do is I somehow am able to take whatever air which was present in this glass, I'm able to suck all that air and create vacuum. So what is vacuum? Vacuum is when all the air is taken out from the vessel. So in case I take out all the air and now I tell my friend to call on the mobile phone and I keep it in the glass, I am not able to hear. So we can conclude that we require a medium for sound to travel. In this medium is air. Now what about in case of liquids? So for this, the activity is you need to have a bucket of water or any vessel, and you need to have a bell, and you need to just shake the bell inside the water to produce sound. And you need to make sure that you do not touch the bell to the body of the bucket, and you need to keep your ear close to the surface of water. And what we do, and after doing that, we can hear the sound which is produced by the bell. So we can conclude that sound also travels in liquids. Now let us see if sound can travel even in a solid. So for that, what we do is, you all must have done this when you all were in school, in physically present in the school. What you need to do is you need to two people for this activity. One needs to keep his ear towards the surface of the table, and the other needs to just scratch on the table. Okay, what happens is you are able to hear the scratching sound produced by the other person. Okay, so you all can even make use of the strings. Okay, a toy telephone, as children you all must have definitely played this way. So here also we can see that sound is traveling through a medium. So we can conclude that sound travels in air, water, and or liquid, or in solid, and in solids. So we have learned so far that vibrating objects produce sound and is carrying in all directions in a medium. So thank you, students. We shall learn more about sound in the next class.